Just a pretty fish. They always do that to me, don't they? Let's get another one, huh? That was fun. Exciting. Going through the construction, heading towards downtown Minneapolis. So I've left straight from work this afternoon and I'm heading right to a metro area creek. That's a nice little urban creek spot that I've been to before. I'll put the link to a couple of my other videos at this spot down below in the description. But I gotta tell you, it's good to have you back. FishBrain Shane here. I'm gonna go have some fun. I'm gonna get old school and just absolutely go after whatever will bite. But I have good information that the suckers are running in this creek, and it's nostalgic for me because sucker fishing was always the first fishing every year here in Minnesota, the first open water fishing. And as some of you know, I never ice fished until about 7 or 8 years ago. So, you know, I'd go all winter without fishing, and then spring would come, and boy, I'd look forward to catching suckers. So we're gonna try and get it done tonight, and stick around. You never know what's gonna happen. The guy across this creek gets pretty crabby, and I plan to stand my ground. So let's get the music going. You know what? I think it's over in downtown Minneapolis. Let's see here. Oh, yep, there it is. Let's go fishing, let's go fishing, let's go fishing now. Bringing a whole bunch of stuff with me tonight, supper and everything. One of the first and most essential tasks of sucker fishing is finding a good Y stick. Here's one. There we go. There we go. Nice. You got our Y stick. That'll work. So I'm going to break this in half. Try that first. So here's my setup. I'm running kind of a Carolina rig. I've got a swivel up here, 2 weights above it so they can't slide down, and that's going to allow this to kind of look natural. Let's see if the suckers are in here or anything else that'll bite. Okay, we're out there. Do that again. Yep, that's a bite. Oh, missed them. Shoot. Well, we might have some bitey fish here. That is good news. Let's put a little more worm on it. I don't know. Let's make them go after this worm. See what happens. That looks like a bite right there. Oh yeah. Oh man, I gotta figure out how to get these. Every year I kind of have to refigure this. Look at that. Stripped me. Fishing on the bottom is an art form, you guys. It really is. It looks like a bite. I have one. There we go. Well, that worked out. Going upstream a little bit worked out. There we go. And it's the target species as well. Look at that. Nice. All right. They are in here. Come here, fella. Oh, boy. Let's get him. Oh, that's a nice fish right there. This is about the size that I saw last year. Might be a little big or bigger than the size that I saw last year. And just a pretty fish. They always do that to me, don't they? What a pretty fish. And you can see that this is where your bait fish come from. See that? Doesn't it look like a gigantic version of your bait fish? When I go sucker fishing in, whew, oh my gosh, let me get control of this guy. When I go sucker fishing in a week or two, you're gonna see some bigger suckers and some different types. White horse suckers and red horse, or white suckers and red horse suckers. These, I believe, are the parents of your bait that you get when you get sucker fish. Look at that, look how awesome that is. What a cool fish. First fish out of the creek this year. Let's get him back. Go on back in, buddy. See you later. Let's get another one, huh? That was fun. Exciting. Oh, it looks like a bite right away. Is it? Oh yeah, there's a bite. They're biting so light. There we go. Got one hooked. There we go. That's better. He's been fighting this bite tonight to try to figure it out, but I got a fish hook now. That looks like a carp, you guys. Could be a sucker. We're gonna find out. Maybe it is a sucker. We're gonna see. We'll let them fight it out a little bit, and then we'll get them up here and check them out. I didn't bring any net. Usually I do bring a net to this spot. So I'm gonna bring them over here. This does look to be a carp. Look at this. Nice. That's a nice fish right there. Oh, he came off. Get back here. We're gonna get you. You did not get away. You tried to not have your cameo on my channel, but you have your cameo on my channel. So, nice carp. Be a good smoking size, actually. And I believe this to be a common carp, which is native to Minnesota. I could be wrong. You know what? If I'm wrong, some of you fish biologist types out there, why don't you go ahead and comment below and let me know. Let me know I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that is still very cool. It was a fun fight. What a good fish. We're gonna put him back. Let him do his thing. And you know, I posted actually something about this, about rough fish in the state of Minnesota. When I was growing up, much like a lot of people, I was told that rough fish, quote unquote, sheephead, carp, suckers, anything that isn't considered game fish, that you should throw it on shore and let it die. And it just stinks everything up. It's not good for the ecosystem. And these are native fish. I'm not sure about this carp. There are carp that are native to Minnesota, but the other fish that I'm talking about are definitely native to Minnesota. So they have a part to play in our ecosystem, and they have a part to play to keep all of those game fish healthy, to keep them in bait. And it just, I mean, I don't pretend to be a complete expert or a fish biologist, but it doesn't take an expert to understand that if you start taking species out of an ecosystem, it's going to affect all the other species. So, rant over. You can see that on my Instagram, and you can see it on my Facebook as well. And we're going to go ahead and get this guy back in. You had to listen to that whole thing, didn't you? See you later, fella. I'm going to tell you, I started eating my unwich from Jimmy John's because I knew that it would cause the fish to bite. And it's happening. There we go. There's a fish. There we go. All right. Oh, and he's kind of caught in a stick, but it looks like it's a sucker. So that's good. We got a sucker and a stick. All right, let's see if we can get him in and land him over here. And this is the kind of sucker, like I was talking about earlier, that you get when you go and buy your bait.
Whoa.
That's exactly what it is. This is just a big version of that. And I got the stick with him too, so there you go. Double catch. This has got to be a 50-inch stick. Something like that. Oh. Tough mouth. Come on, let go. We got to get something to get it out of there. There we go. So I finally got the...
Tough mouths.
Yeah, I finally got the hook out of this thing's tough mouth. And there are guys that use this size sucker for bait, for muskies. So, man, that's a pretty cool fish. I can't wait to catch more of them. Let's get them back in. Whoa, there you go. See you later, buddy.
Ooh, good job, Shane.
Got one. There we go. He's on. I don't know how big he is, but he's on. Another sucker. Oh yeah, there we go. Woohoo. All right, man. This is cool. I'm gonna get some video on my phone.
Oh yeah, that's a nice fish.
Thank you, buddy. I'm gonna get him in. Wanted to get a little video for the Facebook and Instagram crowd. Oh! Yeah, he's got some girth to him. This guy does. Oh boy. Come on up here, boy. Let's get that hook out of your mouth. You got something sharp in your mouth there, boy. There we go. Nice tough mouth. Look at that. That's a cool fish, isn't it? That is super cool, man. I'm gonna put that back, let it go do its duty. And if I was to throw this on shore, you know what would happen, you guys? People would not have as much bait, because this makes bait. This makes sucker minnows for people to use for northerns and for muskies and for just all kinds of different fish. So it just doesn't make sense to me to throw rough fish on shore. Throw them in the water. And who says they're rough fish? Just because you're not eating them, you can pickle those things. They sure do. See you later, buddy. There we go. I could feel him on there. Heck yeah. I don't know how big he is, but oh yeah, it's another sucker. Oh, he's got a big, he's got like a big gash on the side of him, like a fish hit him. Oh man, you know what? If this was my minnow and I was fishing with it and I brought it in looking like this, I would absolutely figure that it got bit. Look at this.
Looks like it was being chewed on.
Well, good thing you still had the hook on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go. All right, so you guys check out this injury on this fish. I'm not sure exactly what injured it, but it definitely got injured. Let me see if I can get him in the sun here. Look at that. I don't know if that's a muskie that grabbed him. It looks sharp, whatever it is, and it's on the other side as well. So I'm thinking that's probably a bigger fish. It looks like a mouth. Ooh, ooh, oh. It looks like a mouth right here. This looks like it could have been in a northern or a muskie's mouth.
Exactly.
That's what it looks like to me. You want to try and hold it?
Oh.
They flop around pretty good.
You know how if a flopping minnow gets chewed on?
Mm-hmm.
Some scales and stuff?
Ooh. Oh, he sees the water. He's getting ready to go. We're gonna get him back in there, but look at that. He's a survivor. He's got that gash on him. Woo! He took right off. See you later, buddy. Let's go back in there and get another one. What do you say? There's a fish. I can feel him on it. Ooh, this one's fighting good. Nice. Come on back here. Oh yeah, another sucker. Nice fish. What a fun night. This has been just a blast. First open water fishing, getting big running fish. What a fun time. Well, this is what we've been after tonight. This is what we're after, suckers. What a great time. This, like I said earlier, reminds me of my childhood. This was always the first fishing every year, was sucker fishing, right? So we go out and we go on the Zumbro River down by Millville. We'd throw worms on the bottom and we would just crush them. I'm gonna take you there at some point this spring as well, and we're gonna camp out, have a fire, cook out. We might even try one of these fish. We will see. But for me and for the suckers and everybody else, FishBrain Shane out.